Progressive Skills in English, Level 1 Coursebook.
Welcome to episode 8, which is the last one in our theme 5. Let's start with skills check. Check the box on the screen with me. Skills check 1. Modifying nouns. Some sentences have a single noun as the subject or object of a sentence, but we often give extra information about the noun. This is called modifying the noun. We can modify a noun in several ways. 1. With another noun before the noun. For example, plastic bags, food packaging. 2. With one or more adjectives before the noun. Examples, the average family, a tiny amount. 3. With a prepositional phrase after the noun. Examples, kilograms of waste, problems with plastic. 4. With a relative clause after the noun plus that or which. Examples, material that doesn't damage the environment. Now, let's go to some sentences on the screen and let's do them together. A. The average family throws away about 1,000 kilograms of waste every year. Most of that waste is plastic. All non-plastic waste is often put into black plastic bags for disposal. B. It was invented in 1856, but there are really different forms nowadays, including polythene. C. Technologists have developed a plastic material that doesn't damage the environment. It actually degrades more quickly. D. This additive makes the plastic degradable without changing the other properties of the materials, so it is really strong and hard wearing. E. The new material is safe for food packaging. It is frequently used for bread bags, freezer bags, and food packaging. F. This is a mere step forward, but we must do more. Now, let's go to 4 points with you on the screen to check the skills check. Now you will be having 4 points on the screen. Let's check them together. A. Waste plastic. Noun plus noun. B. Dangerous gases. Adjective plus noun. C. The properties of the material. Prepositional phrase. D. Materials which degrade in a safe way. A relative clause. Now we will have a big picture on the screen. It's about a landfill site. Let's comment on that. What you can see the picture actually is a big site of garbage and waste. Can you remember the amount of materials that are to be buried here or are to be reused or recycled? We have to have more steps in order to be able to reuse or recycle our wastes so that we can save effort, we can save material, and we can save natural resources. Now let's go to a new vocabulary box. Let's read it together. Damage, verb. Dangerous, adjective. Degradable, adjective. Packaging, noun. Polythene, noun. Put into verb. Step, noun. Tiny, adjective. Now let's go to more boxes of skills check. Let's start with the first one on the screen for you. Skills check 2, writing topic sentences. As you know, paragraphs usually begin with a topic sentence. A topic sentence introduces a paragraph, but it doesn't give much information about the topic. The detailed information is in the paragraph. Examples: there are 3 main problems with plastic. Paragraph gives one or more of the problems. There are a few solutions to the problems. Paragraph gives one or more of the solutions. It really is an amazing material. Paragraph explains why. Let's go to the coming skills check box in order to complete the idea. Skills check 3, writing a case study. Academic students are sometimes asked to write a case study. A case study describes a real-life situation or problem. It should contain key facts. It usually has a possible solution or solutions to the problem. A case study has headings, paragraphs. The case study headings are usually: number 1, background; 2, the problem or the problems; 3, the solution or the solutions; 4, conclusion. Sometimes there is also an analysis section. Now let's go to a few questions that you will be having on the screen so that we can check what we learned in the skills check boxes. E. Identifying a new skill 3. Number 1. What are the 4 section headings in the case study in the previous section? Please don't look back. The 4 headings are background, the problem, the solutions, conclusion. 2. Which section could each sentence below come from? A. Because the new material is strong, people can reuse the bags many times. From the solution. B. Companies shouldn't use food packaging that does not degrade quickly. This is part of the problem. C. Plastic bags kill millions of animals each year. The problem. D. Polyethylene was invented in 1933 by George Fetcham. This is like a background. Now we will have 2 columns of vocabulary in front of you on the screen. Let's check them together. Complete each word connected with the environment. 1. Damage. 2. Packaging. 3. Plastic. 4. Degrade. 5. Waste. 6. Recycling. 7. Litter. 8. Chemical. 9. Landfill. 10. Polythene. Now you will have some photos on the screen so that we can comment on them together. You can see, first of all, a bottle bank in which we have bottles of different material, from plastic, from glass, from whatever. After that, we have collecting waste bottles, as you can see. Then we have a factory. They have to go to the factory so that they can be recycled. And after that, we have the fleece that they have been turned into. Now you will find some questions on the screen. I need you to answer these questions from the explanation we had now on the photos that we have just seen. Questions are, number 1, what usually happens to plastic bottles that you throw away in your country? They are collected, then transferred into something usable. 2, what else could you do with them? We can use bottles in different ways. We can reuse them in different keeping functions, or we can cut them into 2 halves and reuse them in a decoration way. 3, what does the diagram on the right show? It shows actually the steps of using or recycling and reusing the bottles to be turned into something else which is useful. Now let's go to the vocabulary box we have with us now and let's read it together. Vocabulary box. Bottle bank, noun. Collect, verb. Fiber, noun. Fleece, noun. Manufacturing company, noun. Processing factory, noun. Reuse, verb. Run out of. This is a verb to be used with, for example, run out of money, run out of space, run out of time. Save, it's a verb that means not to use. After that we have turned into, which is a verb. Now we are about to finish our last episode with our last theme in the book. So we have 2 additional texts on pages number 158 and 159 in your student's book. They're about wearable technology and security, and wearable technology and health. I will tell you what to be done in these texts. Now you can see them on the screen, but I will not be reading them with you. You will be having, first of all, to summarize them into their main ideas, number 1. Number 2, I want you to underline the topic sentences in each paragraph, and then I want you to be able to check the supplying sentences and the supporting ones that give you either examples or details about each topic sentence. Now, let's go to more activities from your workbook and back to the pronunciation check. Go to page number 96 in your workbook and the pronunciation check will be there on the screen. Pronunciation check 1, saying the letter C. The letter C can be pronounced as S, as in ice, peace, spicy. And in this case, the spelling would be C plus E or C plus Y. It can be pronounced as K, cool, cut, topic, and actor. And in this case, the spelling would be C plus A, I, O, and U, or A, I, O, and U plus C. And it can be pronounced as Ch, as in chip, cheese, and rich. And in this case, the spelling would be C plus H. Now we'll be having a box of words and a table in order to be able to identify how can you hear the letter C, whether a S or a K or a Ch. Bacteria, K. can, k, century, s, choice, ch and s in the middle of the word, cold, k, cool, k, cyber, s, ice, s, local, k, peace, s, plastic, k, process, s, resources, s, society, s, technology, k, topic, k. And the last thing to end this episode with would be from page 105 in your workbook. Check with me the vocabulary table that we have. Vocabulary. Adjectives ending in able. Some adjectives end in able. For example, some waste is degradable. The able suffix means it is able to. We can make adjectives from some verbs with the suffix able. Examples: reuse, reusable; degrade, degradable; recycle, recyclable; enjoy, enjoyable. Please notice the spelling. Make able adjectives from these verbs. Read, readable; accept, acceptable; forget, forgettable; like, likable. By this, we came to an end of our episode and of our last theme, 5 in the book, which is technology. I hope by this we can help you studying the book together. Thank you so much and best of luck.